going to go back over to east side now.
Okay.
This is the east side of St. Paul. This area right here. So for perspective.
And so the east side is pretty decent. That's where 10.
Well, east side of St. Paul, again, would be the tougher area of St. Paul.
Right.
Okay.
But tougher, like, is that where like 104 is tough?
No.
Or-
That's where Conway was.
Conway.
Gotcha,
Technically
that's what I
Conway, but really, Ross is the greater east side.
Gotcha.
Okay. Which is this, the greater east side, because you've got White Bear.
Oh, yes,
So this is greater east side's better, right?
Okay.
Then the farther, so basically you got 30. This is the boundaries. 35E.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You've got Maryland. Okay. South of Maryland to Phelan. This area here is kind of the east side. Payne Phelan, tougher area.
So that's
right?
like the Conway.
Well, and then you got kind of the Dayton's Bluff area. So Conway.
That's what it was called.
Conway
Yeah.
is south of 7th Street, right? So Conway's in, I think, right here.
Okay.
Right? So again, this area...
Would that other Payne be a little bit rougher then? That's what you were saying?
Yeah, technically, I would say
Yeah.
Conway would be a little bit rougher address than Ross, okay?
But in that other area where Payne Phelan is, where you said the east side,
Yep.
across the freeway,
Up there.
that's a little
That's
tougher
61.
than Conway.
Yeah,
Maryland.
probably.
Just a little bit.
Yep.
South of
Okay,
Maryland.
I got it. Right.
So south of Maryland, right? And then you kind of go across 35, and you've got, again, Maryland's kind of the...
Border.
North of it is better, right? South of Maryland, like this area here, again, this isn't so bad the farther you go west, but this area right here, there's Rice Street. So then right a couple blocks here, this area, 35, again, is the rougher again, right? Because it's
Perfect.
a cemetery right there, which doesn't mean anything, but that's just kind of some boundaries.
Right.
So that's basically... I'm just giving you kind of a little bit of a tour of where stuff is. So this
No, that's perfect.
35. This is 94. We're in Woodbury right now. We're right here.
And this seems like a nice little suburb, right?
Woodbury's it's kind of like Plymouth, Minnetonka. If you want to live on the east side of the metro, Woodbury is the better area, highest values, hardworking people,
So if there's a note here,
education.
pick it up.
Woodbury for sure, yeah.
Okay.
Because this prices go like really, quick. And we've got trails, we've got shop. It's just a well thought out town.
Yeah, very well planned.
Yep.
And that has a lot to do with values too, believe it or not. If they
Yep.
have a
So
city
if you get something in
planning.
Woodbury or if you ever have a question with an address, just send it over. I'll be able
Yeah.
to say yes or no. But I won't probably say no to anything really because you drive by. We don't have a terrible spot again.
Just about price
It
points.
won't even say what's bad or not. If you say, hey, North Minneapolis, I'd rather not. But there's a clientele for that. Same with the east side, right? You said price it accordingly.
Listen, when we were walking on Conway, I felt very safe.
I loved it. I
Yeah.
mean, there were
And,
moms
but she
walking.
was
with
talking
a
to
kid.
someone at the bar, and they're like, "Oh, that's a real bad area."
Yeah. So it's perspective.
It's all perspective.
What did you grow up with?
I was in the
What are you
Bronx,
used
so
to?
that's tough. He's gonna have lots to
Right?
scare me.
So nothing's gonna scare you around here, right?
Nothing
It's
so
just
far.
perspective. Sometimes, and here's I'm gonna get back to North Minneapolis. So you've got
Yeah, show me that again.
you've got Broadway.
Because that red one is that would have been a nice pickup if we would have got that one.
So
Dang
here's
it.
Broadway. So you go 94, you get off on Broadway exit, and then you come across here. Okay, you're
Right.
gonna start feeling the difference
Okay.
right in here, right?
I like the way you put that because if you know your intuition, you'll feel it.
You feel it. Yep.
Yeah.
There's going to be some more action. A lot more people walking the streets. Stuff like that.
Now I've heard that Minneapolis is where the younger kids, like the millennials, kind of like at least the downtown scene, right? It's a
Yeah,
little
so
more active.
that would be one is the downtown, so condos area.
Okay.
Then you've got something called uptown. So this is kind of where I was biking last night. So I parked a bike, our car right here,
Right.
and we biked here, went across all these lakes. And this area right here
The bike paths.
is money.
Okay.
Big money, especially right in this area. Huge money. And then around these lakes, it's amazing. Right?
Okay.
So, uptown is kind of, you got Hennepin right here.
Okay, you were saying about that.
So here's Hennepin. This is super spendy. This
Okay.
area right in here, this is Lindale.
Mm-hmm.
So this little area right here is all all the way through here basically is kind of the uptown basically, right?
Okay.
And that's where the younger kids want to live because there's a lot of action over in uptown, and it's close, walkable. There's people biking.
When's all those trails that you were saying
Minneapolis is one of the best bike-friendly
cities in the
America.
nation? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm starting to learn that. Yeah.
So
We're trying to do it in San Diego. We're trying. Okay.
So anyway, so that's again fantastic area. So when you talk about millennials, where they want to be,
Right.
and then South Minneapolis as well. Okay, is better than North Minneapolis. And then there's Northeast Minneapolis, which is here.
Arts District, we'll say.
Northeast Minneapolis is up and coming. Breweries are coming in there, so people love that. They can walk, go to a brewery, walk to the next brewery.
All right, that's what we
So
want to grab.
Northeast is also good, right? Northeast Minneapolis, which is right across the river from North Minneapolis. So getting back into North Minneapolis, this is Broadway, so it kind of goes up to here. The Dowling, 52nd or 53rd is where it changes, like right here, changes to Brooklyn Center.
Okay.
In the north of that.
Is that what it
Brooklyn
sounds
Park.
like?
So again, what's that?
Is that what it sounds like? It gets a little rougher? Is that
No,
Brooklyn?
no. I mean, so basically this swath right here is basically North Minneapolis. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right here.
North of Broadway, east of or west of 94.
That's right. And then because Broadway is kind of the thing, so then you get the other side of Broadway, it's fine again. Near North, right below Broadway or Golden Valley Road, which is right here, or 55 is also considered. Is okay. So this one you had that wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, that would have been a decent play. All right.
So that's kind of the